Hello everyone, so here we are at last, the return of the audio that this project began with. We have come quite a long way since and made a lot of new friends. Oh, Scythe darling, let's not get all sentimental here. Hello Alpha, did you know that you were supposed to be a random bad guy that got killed off within a couple of audios? But you've had to go and get yourself a little fan base on Discord. Well, you have some fans with exquisite taste, darling. People like Sin, Simp, Dove, and Cookie are all darlings of culture. Yeah, but they ain't got nothing on my cheaties. Oh, you are taking the piss. Hello, mate. Piss off thee. You get your chance next month. Yeah, you keep saying that. I'm the reason you finally got a Patreon sorted. I'm the one who set it up. Whose audio was the most popular, eh? Come on. Shut up. I said whose audio was the most popular. I'll give you a hint. Now I'm no alpha, but even my cheekies love it from... Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run
Defensive
around and
rickroll.
desert you. This audio is safe for work, at least at that moment, so piss off you unbearable cretin! Ah, nice bit of creativity there, Scythe. If you used that more often, you wouldn't have to use a bleached blonde wolfy elitist to try and keep the real hero of the show away. Don't worry, darlings. Villain will be back soon. None of this wolf boy rubbish. Of course, no disrespect to you, Alphonse, mate. You're actually alright. I'm sorry, Alpha. I can't keep this dick away. You haven't had a chapter in months, and he... Oh, it's fine, darling. Vivi here won't get me flustered. Not like he did with the demon hunter. Let him have his fun. Oi, less of the Veve, Blondie. It's a sensitive subject. Like another sensitive subject. Well, you pick a look and stick to it. You look nothing like your image in the last 2 chapters. Hey, look at this. Exhibit A, hoop. Exhibit B, dope. And now we have Mr. Blonde and Privilege. I will get Lauren to draw you in a maid's outfit. Oi, you keep that Celtic sweetheart away from me. Enough of your bloody Discord artists have done that. I may look fabulous, but how I'm supposed to be scary while looking fabulous? How can you not? I always look fabulous while killing. And you? Well... were you ever scary, Vivi, darling? Alright, knick-knack, paddywhack, Alpha needs a bone. Safe for work introduction, V. I didn't mean it like that, you bloody deviant. Right, shut up. This intro will be longer than the audio at this rate. Yeah, right. This audio's like 30 bloody minutes long. Mine better be too, or I'm screaming favoritism and my cheaties will revolt. Anyway... at the end of Alpha Claw 2, there was a decision to be made. The patrons had the choice to vote on this. Alpha, what was the outcome? Let's see, darlings. Oh. Well, isn't this an unfortunate event for all of you? My poor darlings, slap down my offer. Yes, them cheekies are loyal. Those cheekies are going to be in a world of pain. You keep them fluffy murdering toe beans off my cheekies, Alfonso the Floof. Oh, I won't be the one touching them, darling. Alpha, will you please do the disclaimer since it's your audio? Of course, Scythe, darling. Well, my little traitors, this audio is not age-locked because Scythe doesn't want to keep it away from his little darlings. But be warned, this is an action-based audio. There will be swear words. Like fuck, shit, bollocks, There will be gore. Like stabby, rip, stab. What did you just stab to make that sound? That's gonna fucking hurt in the morning. Nothing. Oh, for Jeff's sake. The gore may be a bit much for some, since the listener will be, punished for their transgressions. It will get unpleasant, so if you are not cut out for violence, Turn away now, darlings. Don't be tempted if you're going to be traumatized. There may also be some loud noises like boom boom, shake shake the room. You know what? I'm not even that mad that V is trying to be a pain in the arse. Me neither, darling. We know what comes next. What comes next? No! Hang on. Isn't that Sin and Cookie's job to jump in now? YouTube, darling. This isn't Discord. In case you haven't noticed, this is subliminal hints to get your cheeky bums over to the Twinkle Discord server. Where are all of you? It's 2021. Get Discord and come have some fun, you shy little lovelies. Hey, Alpha. Is it time? Yes, darling. Time for what? What you two got planning? Ladies and gentlemen, and all between and around, it is a pleasure to introduce my incredible friend, KittenishASMR, to the Scythe universe. This darling is owed a lot of thanks for this project's continuation. After the issues from before, she has been a dear friend to Scythe and has brought me something even more special. So please, please, please show her all the love and subscribe to her channel. Kittenish, she's a darling, she is. Why would you think that'll wind me up? Everyone loves a bit of puss. You don't know who she is playing, do you, V? Who is she playing? Isn't she playing one of my future mates? Oh, Vivi, no. Oi, why do you get to have this one, you blonde bumhole? What a load. Oh, bollocks. I'm out of here. Nope, over, gone, nope. And without any further ado, it's time to start the show. Good luck, darlings. You will need it. Time is up, darling. Make your choice. So that's what you want to do. Oh, my heart simply aches. But I suppose it's to be hunted for you. Alpha Claw, it's time to play. Two down, the rest of us to go. That's it, darling. Run. We love a good hunt.
It won't be long now. Your heart's beating faster. Your fate has been sealed. The Huntress has you now. Your soul will soon be revealed.
darling. I tried so hard to help you. For old time's sake, perhaps. But it's out of my hands now. I wouldn't recommend struggling, darling. Those chains aren't just made from solid silver, but they are enchanted with some rather nasty hexes. If you want to feel like sulfuric acid is being pushed into your veins, then by all means, darling, that you will scream, and that will only catch her attention sooner. She is currently amusing herself with another toy. And another one bites the dust. She kept him alive for weeks. Poor fool. Ben, I believe he was called. It's hard to remember. He came down with a rather disgusting case of guilt just before the full moon tea, and decided to leave the Alpha Claw. Of course, we don't do well with deserters, and they don't do too well with deserting. Not once she catches their scent. And she always catches their scent. And once she has it doesn't matter whether you are a wolf, vampire, a demon, a monster, or a warlock, even a godly being. She will stalk you. She will find your weakness, and she will have you. She doesn't discriminate, but she takes extra special care of deserters. I mean, they hurt my feelings after all. She broke poor Ben down so badly that she had him eating parts of himself in front of her, and made him feed parts of himself, his sweet, sweet flesh, to her. All in human form, of course. Well, of course, darling. Those werewolves are primal beauties indeed. Primal beauty incarnate. But a wolf doesn't carry emotion on their face quite like humans do. Our teeth tears through flesh far too easily. Now, watching a broken man using his feeble pearly whites to tear chunks of himself off as colour drains from his face, eyes wide and bloodshot with human insanity. That is bloody art. Of course. Of course she ate him in human form. Why? Well, for me, of course, darling. Seeing that inhuman bloodlust and satisfaction on her beautiful human face as she consumes their organs is nothing short of food Oh, I can't let you go, darling. I may be alpha, but I cannot stop a force of nature. To refuse her would almost certainly make her turn on me. And she loves me with every fibre of a gloriously murderous being. I offered you safety, sanctuary, protection. I would have made you into the Grey Wolf, a new legend to drag the world into a new era of liking supremacy. But you didn't listen to me, darling. Oh, how my heart breaks. You see, turning down my offer makes you as good as a deserter, which qualifies you for special care. And she most certainly will take extra care of you, my darling little grey wolf. I see she is ready to play again. It's out of my hands now, darling. But as a gentleman I am, I would at least honor you with a proper introduction. It is with my greatest of pleasure to introduce you to my darling prized pet, the Alpha Claw's Huntress, the wielder of the bone blades, my beauty and my beast, my precious Livana.
My adorable Alfikins. I wish you could have been there to see it. Ben and I were having so much fun. By the end of it, he was begging me to let him taste more of his own flesh. And you won't believe it, but he even pulled out his very own eyes and bit into them with delight. They exploded just like grapes and splattered all over my face. I've never seen anything like it before. I let him regenerate and do it again, of course. I just couldn't deny him when he begged me so sweetly for another taste. But then it started to get so tedious. It gets so unbelievably dull after a while when you have a dog eating out of the palm of your hand. So I made it exciting for the both of us and made him into a luxurious picnic.
Oh yes, darling. Describe it to me. Describe the delicacy that you just tasted.
His cries were so sublime as I ripped through his flesh.
Oh, Livana, you little tease. You know I love to watch you rip the lifeblood from their jugular, to see your body contort in ecstasy as theirs jolt in one last instinctual struggle to survive. But look at this. Looks like you left a bit of him on your mouth. Here, my baby girl. Let me help with that.
I so wanted you to play with me though, my sweet Alphykins. But seeing as we have a guest, well, it can't be helped, I suppose. But please let me be the first to play with them. Please, you must let me play with them, or I can't be held accountable for what might happen should you deny me. Please, please, please. It was me who caught this elusive, devious fuck in the first place. I want to be the one who makes them repent for having the audacity to turn down my alpha's overly considerate request. Please.
Oh, my beautiful Huntress. Don't look at me with those puppy eyes. You know it will melt my already broken heart. Of course you can have them. Findies keepies. And you worked so hard to catch them. Go ahead, my white-haired angel. Enjoy yourself.
Well, hello there, beautiful. I've been dreaming about our time together for far too long. It was so sweet of you to give me a proper challenge, what with tracking you down and all. And I won't deny that you are a cunning one. But nobody can evade or outwit me forever. I know you're a rare breed as well. But fuck, the more I look at you, you're stunning. I don't remember ever gazing upon someone as alluring as yourself before. Nevertheless, you know, they say true beauty can only be found on the inside of someone. And my, look here, my sweets. Your insides are so beautiful, aren't they? Way more stunning than what's on the outside. But I'll give you some free insight into something I'm very familiar with. I've seen all kinds of inner beauty. It's a type of beauty that radiates from the souls of everything that bleeds. What kind of beauty is that, you must be wondering? Well, inner beauty can be described just like the beauty you'd find on the outside, of course. There's beauty that's haunting and elusive. There's beauty that some would find revolting and disgusting. Beauty that's magnificent and awe-inspiring, like the kind that would make a man bend his knee. All types of beauty are wondrous when looking at them from the right angle. But beauty is such a fleeting thing. Even the beauty that's found within. That's why you have to capture it. And the best way to capture it is to create opportunities where it shines. You see, under your soft, luscious fur, and under your rough, rigid skin, the moon is alive. That's why I'm here. You see, to examine what type of luminosity radiates from within you. After all, The true character of a person can only be found in their darkest of times. Isn't that right? And I'm here to find the true you, to find the light within you that shines through the darkness and through the shadows that I'm going to create just for you. Yes, yes. To find what nobody else can. With me, you will be able to live with your true self before it's all over. And trust me, that's such a precious and invaluable thing. Yes, sweets, I'll help you expose you as the honest and perfect being that you are, in whatever form that might take. We'll bear your soul together, and when you're standing there naked and exposed, I'll be the one who helps you come to terms with who you really are. You can't hide from me. In this world of cat and mouse, I am the Huntress. You are caged in my den now, and you will give yourself over to me, even if it's piece by piece. Oh, sweets, already so pale from all the blood loss. Now don't think you can go off and die on me just yet. By the time I'm through with you, you'll be begging me to let you succumb to your final breath. But we haven't even started to have our fun. And I haven't given you my consent to die just yet. That honor will come with time. You must be wondering how I can have that type of power. So I'll let you in on my little secret. Now listen closely, sweets. This information is confidential, and I'll only say it once. As it happens, there's a special gland in each and every werewolf. This gland, well, it's always in different spots within the body. But luckily for you, it's easy for me to find. You see, when I stick my blade in the gland, you can't transform. Isn't that just so infuriating? But if I pull it out like this, then you transform when I will it. Now, silly pup, growling at me and baring those lovely fangs of yours won't help your situation. You're my new plaything after all, but I must say, you do have some dazzling fangs. Those will be of great use to me later. And this fur. I've never kept anyone's pelt before. But fuck, yours is entirely too exquisite to pass up. I just know I'm gonna care for you so deeply in our short amount of time together. You are a delicacy, after all. Right, my Alfie-kins?
Oh, you naughty little girl, Ivana. I like to keep my kinks to myself or between the two of us. But seeing the Grey Wolf again in such agonizing displays of torture, I can't help it, darling. I must taste its flesh. Keep going.
You see, he can't wait to taste you either. And I won't disappoint my alpha. that means you won't disappoint me either. Your opposition and contempt only serve to excite me and heighten my desire for bloodlust. And I so wanted to take my time with you. You know, most people scream when I first rip them open. Some cry like pathetic, disgusting mongrels, and a few remain quiet and tranquil. But I have the most fun with the defiant ones like you. You know why? Because there's nothing more fun than breaking a rabid dog. Now that you're back to your human form, let's have some real fun. Should we start with your kidneys this time? Yes, a nice, slow, deep cut. Look at you getting so angry. How cute. But what happens if I stretch your intestines out and dissect them while they're taut? Like this. Ooh, there we go. Look at how you flinch when I cut your bowels into tiny little pieces. Now that's poetry come to life. Tell me, my sweets, how does it feel watching me play with your insides, knowing there's absolutely nothing you can do about it? My hands filled to the brim with your organs. It's such a messy business, not one for the faint of heart. And your blood, it's everywhere, making me all sticky and wet. Do you feel your walls breaking down just a little bit? Come on, tell the truth. I can see your facade beginning to crumble right before me, almost like magic. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. But isn't this so therapeutic? Who said pain can't be beneficial anyway?
What is that, darling? You wish to ask me something? Aren't you a little bit busy? Oh, if you must. Hang on a minute, Livana, my pet. Oh? Why was my Huntress not at the full moon tea rave? Well, my sister tends to get a little bit jealous of my affections going elsewhere. I'm just joking. What do you think I am, some sort of inbred? Oh, please, darling. My Livana doesn't waste time with hunting humans. Why stalk the woods for a simple snack? Livana lusts for the kill with the biggest fangs. It makes it that much more lustful when she pulls those fangs from their skulls. All of her shiny, sharp tools are made from the bones of her prey. She loves them all so dearly. And even I would have a death wish if I dared to touch my Livana's tools.
Of course. I keep pieces of those who have connected with me on a more intimate level. I love those who come into my care dearly, and it hurts my feelings that you think so little of me. I even told you I'd helped you bring out your true self. That's an act of devotion, isn't it? But don't mistake my kindness for weakness. You were the one who made an error by turning down my beloved Alpha. But Not to worry, sweets. Not to worry. Contrary to what you might have heard, I can be a forgiving person. You should die, forgotten and nameless, but I will give you a glorious redemption, in spite of your lapse in judgment. Well, that is, depending on how you handle your final hours or days. How long do you think you can keep my interest before your inevitable death? Promise me it will be worth my while, and I promise to be there for you through it all, even during the times when exposing your insides hurts the most. That sounds fair, right? You entertain me, and I keep you alive. And then, once I allow you to rest, then you'll live on forever at my side. No, not actually alive. I'm sorry if I gave you some type of false hope. That wasn't my intention, sweets. Let me be clear. Your miscalculation for the power that my alpha has sealed your fate. And I told you, I am no kitten, even though I do feel for you deeply. What I really mean is, you just might get to live on as an apparatus of mine, one that helps to bring about change in this world, of course.
What now? Livana, wait, darling. You have one final question, because I'm enjoying this far too much to be interrupted. Oh, now that is a very good question, I must say. Why hasn't the blasted white wolf tried to take me down yet? He may be a legend amongst our kind, but even he understands the threat of my Livana. She obsesses, she stalks, she plots the most savagely effective ways to murder the most dangerous of creatures. One slip up, and even the legend of the white wolf will end in red-stained fur and his severed head cradled in the arms of my Huntress. What was that? Darling, say that one more time.
What the fuck did you just say? And here I was, being so polite and merciful. Blatant disrespect from my alpha won't be tolerated. You've left me no choice but to cut out your tongue. Be grateful, you thankless fucking mutt. Because the next time it goes back and you decide to forget your place, I'll make you swallow it whole and on fire, covered in your own shit. Now where was I? Oh yes. It was about us changing the world together.
It appears we have a guest. What took you so long, Whitey? to the cult of Scythe. Your contribution is most appreciated, my darlings.